low of April 8th, and the NASDAQ is up 34.9%. Look, the tariffs hit the market hard, but here we are today. Mike Lee.
Yeah, this was the largest market overreaction I've ever seen in my life, and it kind of goes back to decades and generations of talking about tariffs as if they're the boogeyman, where there's zero historical evidence to point to that. And so those that could have kept their feet in the fire and stayed through this, or what a lot of retail investors did was put cash to work, this has been extraordinary. And the thing about significant price action and momentum in the market like this is it tends to continue. That when you have a golden cross in the NASDAQ where the 50-day positively crosses the 200-day, you're looking at on average 20% plus returns over the next 12 months. When you have a 20% plus move in the S&P 500 in this short period of time, again, you're looking at a 20% plus move over the next 12 months in the S&P 500. And you look at the backdrop here. We have earnings estimates that are way too low. We have fiscal stimulus just got signed into law on July 4th. And then now we have rate cuts on the way. And it's, look, it may be a little bit longer until we get a new Fed chair, until they get aggressive. But a year from now, we could be 200 to 250 basis points lower than we are right now. And so you put all those things together, and then you add the backdrop of artificial intelligence. This could be one of the best investing periods over the next 12 to 24 months we've seen in our lifetime. So I could not be more excited. I still love the hyperscalers. I do not think the market has correctly assessed the need for infrastructure for artificial intelligence. I think they believe it's too small. That is your CoreWeave, your Microsoft, your Google, your Amazon, okay? And then the software providers, my favorite, Palantir. Yeah. And then you have the chip makers, you know, in AMD, NVIDIA, Marvel, Broadcom. All these stocks are going to have substantial years going forward. This is a turning point in history from a technology standpoint, again, with all of these market tailwinds behind us. So I'm very excited, to say the least.
Right. Kevin, just final word on the